Oh yeah. Here's a thought that's going to blow your mind. When is hypocrisy a good thing? Let's talk about that. Greetings and felicitations again, my fellow perceptive purple people. I wanted to take a few moments to talk with you about the rare times that hypocrisy can be good. Yeah, you heard me right. The thing about balance is the ability to look at things in both their negative as well as their positive lights. Hypocrisy is no different when construed in the light of foreign policy. No, I am not suggesting a foreign or any other policy for that matter should be based in hypocrisy, merely when a tweak of such may be appropriate. In this particular case, I am referring to our foreign policy regarding Russia helping Iran to target our forces overseas, which I might remind you is also a close friend of Cuba's as well. The obvious danger of that situation I briefly touched upon in our episode about a possible war in Cuba, but I'll reiterate and expand upon it for you now. Iran needs a conduit to be able to strike American soil in retaliation for our attacks upon them, much like we did with Japan in World War II. Russia is the conduit which can make that happen through Cuba. As Putin has already been assisting Iran to harm our soldiers overseas, do you really think that he wouldn't assist Cuba in retaliation for our current embargo on them in conjunction with Iranian weaponry? In fact, I would not be surprised if that tanker that Trump just let through to Cuba isn't actually filled with oil, folks. Just saying. Okay, so when Russia chose to illegally invade Ukraine, we, rightfully, stood by our brave friends and assisted in as many ways as we could, short of actually engaging in direct confrontation, which included such niceties as satellite intel to help them target Russian military assets. Now we find ourselves on the other side of that kind of assistance with Russia, assisting Iran with similar niceties to target our assets. You see the hypocrisy issue? Obviously, as Trump is not truly America first, his choice to just let that go is likely based on two things, one of which is his recognition of just that. Since he doesn't really care about America's interests over his own like a real president would, he has no interest in pursuing it. Naturally, he has already been using this excuse. Look, here at the American Purple Party, we don't generally condone any policy being hypocritical in nature, but here's one place we draw the line. At no time is it acceptable for our troops to be targeted. In the case of Iran, it is understandable, though still unacceptable. Even though we may be assisting Ukraine to do the very same thing as Russia is doing for Iran, this cannot stand. So, it has become obvious that Trump is, to say the very least, soft on Russia. The main reason which I will expand upon in my next episode. I don't expect him to take any meaningful actions to stop it from happening again. This lackadaisical reaction is a real concern, as I believe the danger that I just described with Iran, Russia, and Cuba is not only real, but that this foresightless administration has either failed to consider or simply refused to accept the advice of their betters in the Pentagon and intelligence agencies whose jobs it is to give some of that foresight that they so desperately need. So, in this singular case, we vote for the hypocrisy of giving Ukraine assistance while refusing to allow for Russia to do the same with Iran to target our troops and bases. Kind of weird to have a policy that's logically supported hypocrisy, ain't it? So what are your thoughts about this? Do you find our odd position reasonable, or do you have more logical and or rational ideas on the subject? Do be prepared for vigorous yet polite debate, but let's hear it. As always, I will see you in the comment section below. Till our next chat, remember to keep your balance and stay purple, people. We'll see you again real soon, and let's get America together again.